back to my channel, guys. I've been MIA because I started a job and just life got in the way. So I'm back and I created this look. I don't know what to call it. You guys probably on Snapchat will know the name of it before you guys do. But yeah, if you guys want to see how I created this look, then just keep on watching. Love you guys.
Hi my babies, welcome back to my channel. I'm gonna be doing this rhinestone / gem cut crease. First starting off by priming my eyelids with my Maybelline Fit Me concealer in the shade 10, which is light. And I'm just gonna be using my middle finger to be blending all that in and make sure there's no harsh lines. Then I'm gonna be placing a piece of Scotch tape so I can get a little sharp crisp at the end of the crease, really. And then I'm gonna set it with the Airspun translucent powder. I'm gonna be using the Jaclyn Hill palette, and I'm just gonna be taking that more of a burgundy-ish reddish tone, and I'm just gonna be placing that a little bit above my crease. I'm definitely going to make sure that this eyeshadow blends out really nicely and there's no harsh lines, because that's going to be mainly the most detailed part on top of the rhinestones. So you have to make sure it's really nice and blended out. Then I'm going to be taking that shade that's right underneath that color, and it's like a little bit darker of it. And I'm going to take a more pointed blending brush, and I'm just going to focus that more onto the crease so we can deepen up the crease so it can be a little bit darker. So as you guys can see, there's like a little harsh line there. So I go back in with the same brush that I used in the beginning, and I use that to blend out both of the colors together so there won't be harsh lines. Now I'm gonna be cutting my crease. I'm gonna be cutting my crease, and I'm just using the same concealer that I used to prime my lids, and it's the Maybelline Fit Me. I'm gonna make sure to wing it out a little bit, make sure that it's nice and no bumps, there's no nothing, it's nice and smooth, like it's a smooth cut. Then I'm just going to fill all that in, and then after that, I'm just going to set it with the translucent powder. I'm going to go back in with that darker shade from the Jaclyn Hill palette, and I'm just going to end up deepening it up a little bit more because I thought the color wasn't there, so I wanted it a little bit darker. So I went right back in with that pointed brush, and I start adding more colors little by little. I'm really taking my time and concentrating and making sure it's nice and dark and blended. Now I'm going to be going in with the rhinestones. I used the little ones that are all the way at the end, and I just put a little bit of eyelash glue, and I just place them on the back of the gem, and I place it above where I want them, which is where the crease is at. So here you guys can see that I'm just putting dots where I would want the gems to go. I mean, it'll dry eventually, but I ended up thinking it was easier by putting the glue in the back of the gem. It stuck a lot better, and it was not that bad. And I just used my fingers to place it, but you can use tweezers, but I felt like tweezers were difficult. Like, I was struggling to put these shits on. And this is what it should look like with the gems on. So after I put the gems on, I'm just gonna go back in with that burgundy shade again, and I'm just gonna deepen up the crease once again, because I feel like the color got lost again putting the rhinestones on. So as you see here, I'm just making sure it gets darker, it's blended out, and it's just nice and beautiful. Decided to do the worst voiceover right now because right now it's thundering and lightning in my state. So yeah, so if you hear the rain and the thunder, don't mind it. I'm just going back in with the Jaclyn Hill palette, and I'm just using that white frosty shade, and I'm placing that on my lid. As I'm putting the color on my lid, I'm also patting on the gems to make sure they're still intact and they're good to go. And now I'm using the Ultra Matte NYX eyeliner, and I'm just going to do a wing. And I'm just going to follow where the tape is at and just do the basic cat eye wing. I'm just making sure it's all filled in and it's all dark and good to go. And I'm making sure they're both even. So then after that, I'm going to be doing my eyebrows. And my daughter did break my other eyebrow shit, so I got to improvise. And I'm using the Traveler palette. And I'm just going to use the color Fudge and Noir. And I'm mixing those two together. And I'm just going to be doing my eyebrows now. I'm just going to be using the eyelashes from Kiss. And those are called, I think it's Poise. And it's the pack of 5. Now I'm going to go in with the ColourPop I Like Your Face highlighting kit. and I'm gonna use that first shade, and I'm just gonna put that on my brow bone. And I love this color. It's so fucking beautiful. Like, look at that. Boom. And to prime my face, I'm just going to use some vitamin E oil and my hard candy primer. The reason I use the vitamin E oil is because my face has been extremely dry. And I feel when I use this oil, it makes my face feel a lot more moisturized and all that good stuff. So I mix that in also with my foundation, and it makes my face feel so smooth and soft. So yeah, that's what I've been doing lately for my foundation. I did fast forward on my foundation because I do have a foundation routine on my channel, so go look for that and you guys can see my foundation routine. Now I'm gonna just be going back in with the Shade and Light palette, and I'm using the middle shade, and I'm just gonna use that to bronze up my face and bring back some color into my skin. So I'm just gonna go on my basic cheekbone, go work that around my jawline and on my forehead. And to contour, I'm just going to use my Hoola bronzer and my Morphe brush, and I'm just going to carve out my cheekbones a lot more. I like my face. I'm just going to go back in with the I Like Your Face palette from the highlighters, and I'm just going to be mixing those two shades together. I think I added like one more because I'm that extra, so I added like 3 colors, and I'm just going to highlight my face. Like, this was my first time using it, and I was just like, damn, this shit is bomb. And for my lips, I'm just gonna be using Limbo from ColourPop, and that's more of a dark burgundy-ish brownish tone, and I thought it went perfect with the look. But yeah, other than that, this is the completed look. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, please don't forget to subscribe, and please like and comment if you